summer. In this song, the sky is blue. I don't care if clocks are ticking.
Hello Mersey Beat lovers, and welcome to another vlog.
Where are we today now?
Today, what we've been doing, we've been actually working in London, and London down south.
And we had a few hours today, didn't we? So we thought we'd have
we're making our way back up to the northwest of England, and we stopped off at one of our favourite places, and a place that has links to Liverpool, hasn't it, Catherine?
I mean, those who are fans of the Beatles may know that they filmed here in 1965 in May, and they did a 2-day shoot on location, and got the use of the house and the grounds.
They did.
Yeah.
It's the beautiful Cliveden house.
That's the one in Berkshire.
In Berkshire. So we're going to have a look around here today. We're going to have to see some beautiful gardens, beautiful landscape gardens, and we'll talk a bit about the Beatles hopefully as well. You find us at the moment, we're in front of this beautiful fountain, and I hope you can hear us.
That actually is as good as anything in Versailles. It's gorgeous.
It's just beautiful, isn't it?
Let's get out a shot so people can see.
Okay. There we go. This beautiful fountain at Versailles.
Beautiful.
It's not Versailles, Kat.
No, but it's as nice as when we went to Versailles. They turned the fountains off. Do you remember?
Yes, they did. Yes, yeah. So we're going to have a look around the gardens today. I hope you're going to join us, and we're going to take a stroll down by the River Thames, because it's actually on the banks of the River Thames, Cliveden, and it's got some lovely chalk escapements and stuff like that. It's beautiful. I mean, we've just arrived, and we've just seen a couple of red kites flying above our heads.
Oh, there was 3 just above.
It's just absolutely gorgeous out here, you know, and as we go on and lockdown recedes and
or gently
eases, we hope we can start enjoying these beautiful places even more in the summer. So I hope this inspires you to come visit Cliveden.
Yay!
Hey, see you soon.
See you later. This is the area, this stretch here where we are now, the long garden, where when we came last, we got free Cliveden daffodils from the gardener.
We did.
Way before, a couple of good years before COVID, obviously. But the daffodils are still looking gorgeous. Yeah. Aren't they beautiful?
And every time they come up, they remind us of Cliveden, don't they?
Though ours are a different variety to these types.
Mm.
They've got like a creamy outer petal and a little peachy centre. But yeah, and they're still growing now on the plot.
Yes, they are.
They certainly are. Very Romanesque, doesn't it?
There's a monument for the Duke of Marlborough, 1650 to 1722. Probably a statue stood on the top of that, but it's been removed.
I thought they must have been something on here, maybe. They moved it for restoration.
You just see the Thames down there.
Wow, isn't that a great shot?
Yeah, let's go down.
Let's go down.
Joys we shall have that blossomed in the shade, and griefs that out of sweetest dreams awoke.
Go back a few yards to get a fantastic view down onto the Thames, and just the surrounding countryside vista is amazing.
This is the chapel going down to the river on the river walk. This is some of the views we saw on the way down.
That's a beautiful clock tower there as well, isn't it? I think it is gilded, isn't it?
That's the top of Cliveden House, isn't it?
At the top of the house, yeah.
There's the path that leads down.
Well, there's a number of ways down to the river, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's 3 different gradients and routes down: easy, medium, and a hard route down. Down really steep steps.
And that's the beautiful
The landscape.
Yeah, it's just lovely,
It's
isn't it?
gorgeous, isn't it?
This is the steep way down.
This is through the woodland, isn't it?
Yeah. We gave up and turned back, didn't we?
Yeah, and we took the easier route.
Yeah, it was just getting too steep then.
Because
So
we have
went
to
down.
think about
This
coming
is
back
the
up.
easier route now.
Because you have got to go all the way back up again. You do forget that.
True. Boats on the river.
Lots of boats, yeah. Well, a good amount of boats on the river.
It was lovely there, though, wasn't it?
It's beautiful. The weather was superb.
Wasn't it just?
It's beautiful blue skies.
Yeah. National Trust. Must visit them.
That was a long way down, wasn't it?
It was.
To get onto the banks here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a steep get way up there, Phil.
Going back. Yeah. I didn't Christine Keeler stay in one of these?
Yeah, that's another thing Cliveden's famous for. the perfumer affair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, she actually stayed in the main house.
Yeah, I thought they didn't they have an affair and come to a
They came to one of the chalet cottages. Yeah, that's right. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
But sorry, they initially met in the house, didn't they?
That's right.
At their garden party.
Yeah. What was she doing?
I think she was swimming naked in the pool, wasn't she?
You're right. Is it as you remember it, Kath?
Well, it was less busy.
Yeah, there was no one here when we came.
It was less busy when we came. In fact, there was no one around this section, was there?
It's a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
The sun's come out.
People
Everybody's fed up with lockdown.
I think lockdown had its pluses, though.
Of course. It did for us. We loved lockdown, didn't we? Yes, we did, Kath.
So back to Christine and Perfumer. What do you know, Phil?
I don't know.
Oh, she was really dragged through the mud, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about that now anyway. You can edit that. Nice photos from today, mate. Are you running?
That duck. The female.
Yeah, she is.
The trap thing.
It's very pretty though, isn't it?
It is like a peacock.
In the bird world, geese.
Males.
Well, not so much geese, but the males, yeah, are very decorative, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. So what are you enjoying so far? Being in Cliveden?
Sitting down.
You took us on the trek route. I thought it was trekking over the pyramids.
Coming down to the river was a hell of a walk, wasn't it?
Yeah, because there's a number of different routes, isn't there? And that was a steep one, that.
It was beautiful though, wasn't it?
It is gorgeous. It's lovely on the river here. The only downfall is you've got to go all the way back up again to the gardens. So that's going to take at least another, half an hour?
Yeah.
If not more.
Going back up there.
But I should be back. Sorry. Nice to be back. It must be 5 years plus since we came.
Must be. At least.
At least. Must be.
Do you know what? This doesn't half remind me of Mary Poppins. You know that scene punting on the Thames. You know where they jump into a chalk drawing. It's so idyllic.
And they've got the stripy jackets on.
Yeah.
The
I know they're not
hats,
punting,
yeah.
but it's that kind of thing, isn't it? That's that feeling. Beautiful day on the Thames.
It's a gorgeous river though, isn't it? Because it changes and it morphs so differently along the stretch.
You wouldn't think it was kind of like it goes into central London.
I was just thinking that, yeah. You wouldn't think it was the same.
Not
river.
on this stretch anyway.
No.
And although it's the end of April, it's still cold. It still feels cold.
It was
cold
bright
wind.
sunshine. But the wind chill was much cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the weather's been up and down crazily this year.
It's been mad, hasn't it?
It's been one of the coldest Aprils on record since 1922.
Yeah, no, almost 100 years.
Yeah.
And it's played havoc with the plot.
And the plants.
We haven't even done a plot tour this year.
Haven't done one, and haven't done a plot tour yet.
We've got loads of stuff that haven't gone out.
And we've got loads of stuff growing as well.
Yeah, I know, but we've had to keep it inside and hope that it hasn't died. And we have lost a few plants and stuff.
Not many, though.
Not many.
I mean, the tomatoes are doing okay.
Yeah.
They've been covered up, so they were the most susceptible ones.
This is a lovely walk, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
You can feel, you know, how you felt when you walked along there. It's really nice.
It's very gentle and tranquil, isn't it? And I think when you
Very
walk
English.
anywhere by water, you do gain a sense of calm and a feel of centering.
You slow down, don't you?
Yeah.
It's that kind
It's
of
almost like a clock winds down, doesn't
sensory.
it? It's, yeah. Yeah.
You can actually physically
in
feel
tune
yourself doing
more
it.
with your body, yeah.
It's great.
I mean, the last boat we went on the Thames was many years back, wasn't it, when it was really freezing cold over the winter months, do you remember?
From Greenwich
We went from Greenwich
to Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
It was lovely ferry ride.
But it was a fantastic day on that boat, yeah.
Yeah, it's memorable.
It was one of the tourist route boats, wasn't it?
It's memorable that on the Thames, isn't it? Wherever you go.
Well, it's a very iconic river. It's got a lot of history, hasn't it? You know, it really has. Got a lot of history.
Yeah, Christine Keeler and Mandy Rice-Davies.
Mandy Rice-Davies, that was it, yeah.
That was the one, wasn't
Yeah.
it? 1961.
Yeah.
Profumo affair.
John
They brought
Profumo.
down the government, didn't they?
Well, he was forced to resign, wasn't he? He was Secretary of State, Secretary of War, was it?
Who's
Was it
that
War?
waving there?
Yeah.
Someone's waving at you. Who is he?
Oh, some fellow with a gimbal. God knows who he was.
I hate them people with gimbals, don't you? Walking round. Trying to look posh.
Yeah. But I love the colour, the architecture at Cliveden and that honey-stone. You know, I don't know what it is about this place. I remember when I went last time, I felt the same. It just evokes a lot of different feelings, doesn't it? And it's just a joy to be there.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It is. And you know what about going around National Trust properties and the gardens and stuff? You get pick up so many ideas, don't you?
Yeah.
For your own gardens
You do.
and your own.
Yeah. And you're learning about the plants and the foliage.
Yeah, totally.
when
I mean,
go
you
through,
see
'cause
a
they
lot
have
of new things.
So many different varieties, and they do really nice flowering combinations and things. You know.
The National Trust are great for that, aren't they?
Yeah.
And
But because of COVID, they've had a real struggle with their garden layouts this year, haven't they? And the parterre was not at its best because they
No.
just didn't have the manpower
no, of
to
course
plant
not.
out.
Yeah.
The daffodils and the tulips were amazing, and the hellebores and the blossom was incredible.
Yeah.
Because they've got so many different trees there.
You can get a nice view of the parterre there.
But you can get a sense of it here. Usually, I mean, they're getting that ready, aren't they, for summer
But
planting.
last time we went in May, a few years ago.
Yeah, it was about 2015,
2015.
15,
That was full
yeah.
of colour, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. We've got photos from it, yeah.
It's really lovely.
But I like the way they've done the combinations this year. They've done things like with the white hyacinth and the redness of the tulip, so they've had real
But
contrast.
the
But
simple
look at
things
these
like this, like a
daffodils.
display of daffodils in a doorway,
Oh, they're amazing.
in a golden doorway.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Set against a black backdrop. It's just a really
Well, it's that
nice
host
thing.
of golden daffodils.
Yeah, that's really
feeling,
nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
All different species.
yeah. I mean, the main house is now a hotel, isn't it?
It's a hotel.
Which, in a
But
way,
you can actually book guided tours for the National Trust to look around the hotel.
Yeah.
But they're not running them at the moment.
they can't do them now.
because of COVID and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a high class hotel. It's a shame that.
But
really,
it's a
isn't it?
shame they didn't keep the house and
as a proper
reconstruct it as it would have
National
been.
Trust
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
the National Trust still own it, but they lease it out
Well,
to a hotel company.
well, they've got to get income in like every other business, haven't they? We can't live on fresh air, can we?
No.
As beautiful as it is.
Yeah, Meghan Markle stayed there.
Yeah, that was the night before a wedding, wasn't it, to
Yeah.
Prince Harry?
She did a lot for British and American relationships, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. And of course, and we have said within this video that that the Cliveden actually doubled in the film Help. The interiors doubled as the as Buckingham Palace in the film.
Apparently so.
I bet the Beatles had a whale of a time when they were there, didn't they?
Bet they did.
Do you think they would have got access to the pool?
Oh,
I think they
yeah.
must have done, yeah.
But I think I read somewhere that they'd been there several times,
Prior to the filming.
1964, 1965 and 1966.
Yeah, well, when did they do the 2-day shoot?
They made some music
in May?
videos there.
Was that
Oh, them tulips, lovely.
They're amazing. And look at the hyacinth, the white in between.
Yeah.
See what I mean about that wonderful contrast?
It's great, aren't they?
Mm.
That's a lovely border, that, isn't it?
Those tulips went on forever. That's a really huge border, that.
I know.
All the way around that garden area.
There's literally thousands of bulbs there, isn't there?
Continues all the way around. It's beautiful.
Thousands.
Thousands of bulbs.
Mm.
I don't know what type of tulip they are. I would like to know, actually.
Mm.
Let's do a bit of research on it.
Now, didn't you tell me something about when they were filming Help, Beatles there, that they did relay races on the lawn, on
Yeah.
the parterre?
Yeah, because they were getting bored.
With the film crew?
With the film crew, yeah, and they did some relay races, yeah. Lovely. Lovely, Governor.
There's more footage of the balcony. Well, not the balcony. The
terrace.
The terrace, yeah.
Yeah.
The long terrace. So, this is my view of me filming you.
As I was taking a photograph
As you
of
were
you.
filming me. Earlier on in the video.
That's it.
That's how it works. So this is my footage now. Which is quite nice.
It's interesting to
It's
get...
very nice, actually,
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
It's interesting to get, different perspectives, isn't it? Because we all view things differently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nice.
Now, of course, this is... on any other day, this would be heaving on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But because it's lockdown restrictions...
And you have to book.
And you have a time ticket you have to book.
Tickets, yeah.
There's not that many, it doesn't look many here. But we've been to some National Trust properties at the weekend on a sunny day, like...
In an ordinary year.
In an ordinary year.
And it's
absolutely
crazy.
shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I remember Hidcote?
Oh, Hidcote, yeah. I mean, Hidcote's a beautiful place, but when it's populated with people and it's only a small garden area, it's a bit nuts, to say the least. But at least here, you can spread out.
You can, it's big enough, isn't it?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Who's that woman again? In the check shirt. Filming.
I think she's following you, Phil.
I think she fancies me.
Yeah, so I think the gardeners, I was reading something that they were quite disappointed with the fact that they couldn't actually have the parterre at its best.
No.
Even though they're busy planting, we saw that they were starting to get the soils ready and the beds ready, weren't they? But they just haven't got the manpower.
No.
Because there's only so many of them.
Well, you've got to understand that. You can imagine the Beatles running up and down there, can't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
In black and white.
When you're filming, because, we've done extra work in the past, haven't we? You're hanging around for hours, just twiddling your thumbs.
You do.
So they must have been pretty bored. It was probably the best part of the visit there.
Actors, Catherine.
Actors, darling, actors.
Thespians.
Just lovies. I love these sculpture pieces
they're
here.
lovely.
Yeah, it's just the attention to detail.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That's classic Versailles.
Isn't it?
That is just like
Well, it's
Versailles.
funny, because I found out since that the two people who actually
were
designed
saying,
the parterres and the gardens actually worked on Versailles. They were
Really?
French
Oh, I didn't
in the
know that.
1860s.
Wow.
Who they designed the parterres there.
Because I remember when we first
We're
went
French.
5-6 years ago, I remember saying, gee, this is really Louis-esque. This is like Versailles. Parts of
There's a lot of
the
links
decor,
to
the
Versailles.
architecture,
I think
the way
they aspired to it.
the parterres laid out, yeah?
Yeah.
But in a lot of ways, I think Cliveden's far more beautiful.
Yeah. It looks something like Buckingham Palace there.
Yeah, it does. Again, it was the interiors
I understand why they chose
were
it
using
for the film.
to represent the inside of the palace because they got in. They were supposed to get into the palace, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have to watch that film again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's a great film.
You should do. The trees in Cliveden are wonderful as well.
Yeah.
And the magnolia trees were all out further down, weren't they? And the cherry blossom, and then they had the arboretum trees and the heritage trees. It's just magnificent. It's a magnificent place.
It's well worth a visit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think anybody's there, Maidenhead, Berkshire, you know.
It's just off the M40.
Yeah, definitely go there.
Take a trip out.
Yeah.
Instead of stopping off at a motorway service station, take a short detour and go to.
It's a gem. It's it is a real gem of the National Trust.
Oh God, yeah.
Again, I want to just point out these beds were beautiful.
Wallflowers.
Wallflowers and white daffodils mix.
White daffodils mix.
Were again a wonderful contrast.
Nice combination.
Yeah. That cool and warm together. Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, here the daffodils are going past their best now.
Yeah.
But the wallflowers are coming into their own.
They're great at this time.
You know, we've got them in ours, haven't we? They're pretty at their best at the moment.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, that is.
It's lovely. Do you remember what they had in that bed the first year we went?
I can't remember, to be honest.
We went later in the season, did we? Oh, no, it was May we went the first time around, wasn't it?
Well, I've got a feeling that everything that's in there now is a compromise to what it used to be.
Would, yeah.
Because
it is, yeah.
the gardens were spectacular the last time we saw them.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you can only...
Potter.
Yeah.
Nice view, isn't it?
Lovely.
These beds empty, but
ready. They're ready, aren't they, for something
ready
to
for
happen?
summer planting.
See if we can do the Bluebell Trail.
Yeah.
It's not far from the information centre on the entranceway in. This is the parterre now, Phil. What do you know about parterres? The fact that it's French origin.
Yeah. And the last time we were here, it was in full bloom.
Last time we were here was May, a couple of years back, wasn't it? Was it the month of May?
I think it was.
Well, what a fabulous day in this beautiful National Trust property, Cliveden.
Brilliant, hasn't it? It's just beautiful around here.
And we're back where we started by the front.
Back to where we started. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos, the video, and if you have, then please please subscribe,
Ring that bell.
and you'll be notified of every new video that we ever put up on Merseybeat gardening.
And we hope they've enjoyed it as much as we have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye now.
Spin you a yarn or two. In this song, it's always summer. In this song, our dreams come true. The buzz, buzz, buzz of the forever bee makes time stand still for you and me. The buzz, buzz, buzz of the forever bee makes time stand still. You and me. You are sweet as honey. You are warm as autumn fire. Here inside my world of wonder, you fulfill my heart's desire.